In chapter 12, John tells the vision of the woman, the child, and the dragon. Verses 1 and 2 give the description of the woman. It says, "She appeared as a great sign in heaven, clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, garland of 12 stars on her head, being with child, and she cried out as in labor with pain." Verses 3 and 4 give the description of the dragon. It says that the dragon appeared as another sign in heaven, a great fiery dragon with 7 heads, 10 horns, 7 diadem on his heads, and his tail drew a third of the stars of heaven down to the earth. And it says that he stood before the woman, ready to devour the child as soon as it was born. Verse 5 and 6 tell us how the woman and the child were protected. The child is caught up to God and his throne. The woman flees to the wilderness, to a place prepared by God, that they should feed her 1,260 days. Verses 7 through 9 tell us how Satan and his angels are thrown out of heaven. It says that war breaks out between Michael and his angels, fighting against Satan and his angels. And Satan and his angels are thrown down to earth. And John says, "Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, 'Now salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ have come. For the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before God day and night, has been cast down. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. And they did not love their lives unto death.'" Verse 14 tells us how Satan persecutes the woman and her offspring. It says that the woman is given 2 wings like an eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, where she is nourished a time and times and half a time from the presence of the serpent. Verses 15 through 16 says that the serpent spewed out water from its mouth like a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away by the flood. But the earth helps her and opens up and swallows the water. Verse 17 says that the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went to make war with the rest of her offspring, those who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So some thoughts for the reader. Who is this woman? Who is this child? Who are the rest of her offspring? Might this woman represent Israel? Might the child be Christ? And might the rest of her offspring be the remnant church? We know that the full revelation will come once these events have come and gone, but we can be certain that this is yet another example that God will provide protection for his people.